all sizes and industries, from startups to enterprises, as well as government agencies and educational institutions, with unparalleled access to advanced technologies right here in Malaysia. Organisations can now store data securely within Malaysia's borders while benefiting from AWS's robust security features and compliance certifications. The region launch is also a testament to AWS's commitment to driving innovation and economic growth in Malaysia and across the ASEAN region. Since launching in 2006, AWS has been providing world-leading cloud technologies that help any organisation and any individual build solutions to transform industries, communities and lives for the better. Here in Malaysia, AWS established a presence with our first office in 2016. Since then, AWS has provided continuous investments in infrastructure, technology to help drive digital transformations in Malaysia in support of hundreds of thousands of active customers each month. The AWS Asia Pacific Malaysia region opens up new possibilities for innovation across various sectors, from enabling financial institutions to leverage artificial intelligence for improved services, to empowering healthcare providers with advanced data analytics. The potential for transformation is immense. We're already seeing remarkable innovations from Malaysian organizations using AWS, such as Petronas, Bank Negara Malaysia, AirAsia, the Ministry of Higher Education, Celcom Digi, among others. We're also committed to empower and nurture the next generation of startups to innovate, scale, and succeed. And a great example is Aerodyne. Running fully on AWS, Aerodyne is a Malaysian drone and data solutions company and the world's #1 drone solutions provider. In addition to... Thank you. In addition to operating drone solutions for telecommunications, agriculture, surveillance, logistics, and energies in 45 countries, Aerodyne also uses its technology in disaster relief. After severe floods in 2014, Aerodyne used its drones to track water flow patterns and collect crucial data which helped authorities plan evacuation routes and rescue operations. Leveraging its experience, Aerodyne has continued to find new applications for its drone data platform to drive sustainable growth, and we're excited to support Aerodyne to turn its ideas into reality. The impact of this new AWS region extends far beyond the realm of technology. The new AWS region in Malaysia will play a pivotal role in supporting the Malaysian government's strategic Mandani economic framework, which aims to improve the living standards of all Malaysians by 2030. The construction and operation of the new AWS region is estimated to add approximately 57.3 billion Malaysian ringgit to Malaysia's GDP and will support an average of more than 3,500 full-time equivalent jobs at external businesses annually through to 2038, contributing to Malaysia's economic prosperity and job creation. At AWS, we believe the key to unlocking Malaysia's digital potential lies not just in infrastructure, but in its people. That's why we've made significant investments in upskilling Malaysian talent. Since 2017, we've trained more than 100,000 individuals in cloud skills in Malaysia, and we're committed to continuing this momentum. We're proud to collaborate with local institutions that bridge the gap between academia and industry. Our AWS Academy program currently runs courses in 49 universities across Malaysia, covering a wide range of cloud computing topics. And since 2018, more than 25,000 students have been trained through this program, equipping them with the skills needed for in-demand cloud jobs. In July 2024, we launched Program ACAR in collaboration with Paynet. Powered by AWS Restart, this innovation initiative is the first financial services-focused cloud skills program that equips university students with transferable skills for careers in the digital economy. We've started a pilot program already involving 100 students this year, and we're looking to do much more. We're also working closely with industry leaders to foster a culture of continuous learning. A great example is our collaboration with Petronas through the AWS Skills Guild. This is a program that helps 48,000 of Petronas' employees gain cloud fundamentals through self-paced online courses and learning. But these initiatives are just the beginning. As we continue to grow our presence here in Malaysia, we remain committed to developing local talent and creating pathways for Malaysians in the digital economy. As we celebrate this milestone, I want to emphasize that our commitment to Malaysia also extends beyond digital innovation. At Amazon, we're deeply committed to becoming a more sustainable business and reaching net zero carbon across our operations by 2040, a full decade ahead of the Paris Agreement. This commitment's part of the Climate Pledge, which we co-founded in 2019. I'm proud to share, actually, that in July 2024, we achieved our goal of matching 100% of electricity consumed across Amazon's global operations with renewable energy. That's 7 years ahead of our original goal of 2030 and our commitment. And this achievement was made possible by becoming the world's largest corporate purchaser of renewable energy since 2020. Our sustainability efforts extend to our data centers as well. We're constantly working to increase the energy efficiency through optimizing design, purpose-built chips, innovative cooling technologies. In fact, a recent report, as we heard earlier, AWS's infrastructure is up to 4.1 times more efficient than on-premise environment solutions. And when workloads are optimized on AWS, the associated carbon footprint can be reduced by up to 99%. Here in Malaysia, customers using the new AWS Asia Pacific Malaysia region will benefit from these sustainability efforts across our infrastructure. We're also excited to see Malaysian companies joining us in this commitment. In December 2023, the PKG Logistics Group became the first Malaysian signatory to the Climate Pledge. As we celebrate this launch this evening, we look forward to the myriad of ways in which Malaysian businesses and public sector organizations will leverage AWS to innovate, scale, contribute to the nation's digital economy. We're committed to being a long-term partner in Malaysia's digital transformation journey, supporting the country's ambition to become a regional hub for innovation and technology. In closing, I'd like to express our gratitude to the Malaysian government for their support in this collaboration. This is not just an AWS milestone. It's a significant step forward for Malaysia's digital future. Together, we're laying the foundation for a more innovative, competitive, and prosperous Malaysia. Thank you, and let us toast to a future of boundless innovation and growth for Malaysia in the cloud era. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jeff Johnson. With 29.2 billion ringgit in investment, a substantial contribution to Malaysia's GDP, and the creation of thousands of new jobs. Now, in our journey towards digitalization or digital transformation, working closely with the students and the community, industries and academia, I personally am excited to see what the future holds with AWS in Malaysia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure to invite our guest of honor, Yang Amat Berhormat Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, to the stage to deliver his speech.
Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Rakan-rakan menteri-menteri, Timbalan Menteri, Jeff Johnson dan keluarga AWS, Ambassador Kagan dan rakan-rakan saya muliakan. Terima kasih atas kesempatan ini. Bagi kita, ini suatu penghormatan dan petanda keyakinan kepada negara dan juga kepada ekonomi negara. Dan oleh itu, saya pilih untuk hadir sendiri bersama dengan rakan-rakan menteri kerana pengalaman ini dan komitmen yang ditunjukkan oleh AWS merupakan suatu petanda arus yang sangat penting dan kritikal dalam membangkitkan usaha dan menjayakan acara kita yang kita sebut sebagai transformasi digital dalam negara kita. Ladies and gentlemen, the landscape we face today has evolved significantly from the past. The world has become more interconnected. It's a bit superfluous to mention in front of AWS of this fact. But with the rapid growth of cloud computing and digital services, the expanded foothold of AWS through the launch of the AWS infrastructure region in Malaysia sends a clear signal to business globally that Malaysia is fast becoming the premier regional destination for digital investments. So thank you, Jeff. Now, digital economy is key towards elevating Malaysia's industrial economic complexity. We aim to position Malaysia as the generative AI hub regionally and globally by strengthening our digital infrastructure. Our policies on attracting the right digital investments are clear. Policy initiatives such as Digital Economy Blueprint are aimed at transforming Malaysia into a high-income country and regional leader premised on digitalization. AWS has been a steadfast partner in our digital transformation journey. The launch of AWS region with its 15-year investment plan underscores your unwavering long-term commitment to Malaysia. AWS 29.2 billion ringgit investment through AWS Malaysia region project alone projected to contribute, as alluded to earlier, hopefully more than 57.3 billion ringgit to Malaysia's GDP between 24 and 38. And now knowing the pace, of development by AWS, I believe you can fasten that from 38 to probably 32. Because they have always proved their original projection wrong. They get things done faster than what was projected. Now, AWS investment in Malaysia is anticipated to generate over 3,500 jobs directly from new data centers. And as Malaysia prepares to assume chairmanship of ASEAN in 2025, advancing regional digital integration is a top priority. Malaysia's leadership will drive collaboration among ASEAN nations to harmonize digital policies, standardize regulations, and improve cross-border data flows, positioning ASEAN as a unified digital economy. Malaysia's chairmanship will focus on strengthening cybersecurity frameworks, enhancing, well, I'm using the English, not Kagan's English. So he will say enhance, and I choose enhance, with apologies. Now, enhancing regional cooperation on digital threats and ensuring the growth of ASEAN's digital economy remains robust. On this note, I'm also happy to share that Malaysia has gazetted Cybersecurity Act 2024 this year. This is a significant milestone in strengthening Malaysia's cyber defense, protecting our data, and enhancing the nation's resilience against cyber threats. I was telling Jeff just now that in our conversations that I was at St. Anthony's, Oxford, before leaving for Georgetown. And of course, we will go to the small restaurants for lunch or tea near in the vicinity of Georgetown. And I will ask for water, please. They say, what? Water, please. And I'm supposed to be from, after the stint at Oxford. So I thought my pronunciation was right. water, please. I said, what? I said, water. And I showed the bottle. I said, oh, you mean water? You see, they still corrected my English. Ambassador Kagan, please take note. Now, the Madani government is taking significant steps to ensure sustainable data center operations with guidelines on usage of energy and water, as well as to manage the carbon emission by data centers. Malaysia is addressing concerns on data centers by integrating renewable energy sources and advanced energy management strategies. One of our key initiatives is the Corporate Renewable Energy Scheme, or Supply Scheme, CRES, which will enable corporate companies to access green electricity through an open grid system. This will allow third-party renewable energy generators to supply power via the national grid. The government also encourages collaboration between data center players with local businesses, including SMEs, universities, and research institutions through the vendor development program to drive innovation. Now, tonight we celebrate, which is sumptuous dinner, although I see both on to my left and right are all on a strict diet. Why do you invite me when you exercise this strict diet? Not very un-Asian culture, you know that? The only serious guy eating as much is Gobin and Ambassador Kagan. Tonight, we celebrate both the launch of AWS region in Malaysia and the unveiling of AWS Economic Impact Study. I wish to congratulate AWS for your dedication in realizing the impact study to demonstrate the benefits investments bring to the economy and society. We look forward to further collaboration, and I must say that the focus on talent and additional training, particularly the higher skilled workers in the digital field, is much required. And I would suggest and strongly appeal, since Jeff is here, to focus not only the magnitude and numbers, but also to cater for the select groups to be able to excel in that particular field. Because it's new, it is challenging, it is something that we would require, and you have the expertise. And we have to recognize and salute you for the enormous and phenomenal success you have achieved all these years. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Thank you, Yang Amat Muhammad Prime Minister. Please remain on stage. We invite you to stand just at the center. And with that, we also like to invite Yang Muhammad Senator Tengku Datuk Seri Utama Zafrul Tengku Abdul Aziz, Minister of MITI, Yang Muhammad Tuan Gobind Singh Dio, Minister of Digital, Mr. Jeff Johnson, Managing Director of ASEAN of AWS, and Mr. Peter Murray, Country General Manager for AWS Malaysia and Asia Emerging Markets, to the stage. And now that our VIPs are in place, we'd like to invite Mr. Jeff Johnson to present the EIS report to Yang Amat Muhammad Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia. There we go. Main photographer at the center. Big smiles, gentlemen. And wonderful. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Yang Amat Muhammad Prime Minister, accompanied by the VIPs, to proceed back to their seats, but of course to stand there for a group photo with the rest of our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite all of you to please rise, as we'll be taking a group photo together with the Prime Minister as well as our other VIPs. As for the members of the media, or at least our photographer, will be on stage. So please smile towards the center of the stage. For the members of the media, please give way to our main photographer. Main photographer at the center. So everyone, big smiles and smile towards the center. Here we go. Can I see the main photographer? Please raise your hand. I'm not sure where you are. Okay, there we go. Main photographer at the center. Smile for the camera. 3, 2, 1. One more with big smiles. Wonderful. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly be seated. And with that, we'd like to invite you to kindly enjoy the rest of your dinner. I believe we'll now be serving dessert and we'll be having more performances coming your way. Stay tuned.